I was hoping. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Newton, Andover, Greene Boards of Education and Committees, Newton High School faculty and staff, parents, friends, family, and of course, the award-winning class of 2024. My name is Jessica Kutz, and I am the Director of Student Services at Newton High School. We are thankful to host this event at Sussex County Community College and our partnership with them. We also appreciate being able to share this live with you through YouTube from our friends at Gizzy Productions. Before we begin tonight, I want to extend a sincere thank you to the Newton High School Guidance Department who coordinated this event, especially Ms. Karen Veely for her special touches, and Mrs. Howe, who we can all thank for the multiple emails and the many different scholarship organizations she coordinates with each and every day. Tonight we will be giving out over 90 awards. At this time, I'd like to welcome Avery Frank, an Eagle Scout, to the podium to start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tonight, we are here to honor the outstanding young men and women of the class of 2024. I think we can all agree that this stage is filled with amazing individuals. Individuals who bravely and confidently sang their hearts out on stage. Individuals who have proven they are the best in New Jersey in forestry, meats, livestock, web page design, and at management challenges. Individuals who battled it out on the fields to remind their opponents they were visiting the home of the Braves. Individuals who snapped lasting memories behind their lenses. Individuals who coded and crafted their way all the way to Texas. Through it all, we saw their time, efforts, and talent shine through. As you transition from the home of the Braves to your next adventure, please remember that you possess the most valuable thing of all, time. Spend it wisely. Spend it on what fulfills you and what fulfills others. We wish you all the best of luck. Tonight, we begin our portion of the awards with memorial awards. We all find those special people who impact us, and when their presence is gone from our lives, it leaves an indelible impression on us. The creation of a memorial scholarship allows a loved one to be continuously remembered for the positive contributions they made during life and continue to make impacts on others while they are gone. Our seniors feel honored to represent the memory of the loved ones through the following scholarships. Avner Buddy Blue graduated from Newton High School in 1982. He was captain of the Newton High School football team and leader on and off the field. He was voted most athletic, but more was remembered as a great friend. He gave his love to so many people and touched each one in a special way. He attended Roanoke College in North Carolina and served in the United States Army. He settled in Durham, North Carolina, where he was a corrections officer. This year, the Avner Blue Junior Memorial Scholarship goes to Matthew Finn. I'd like to welcome Alexa Kuzo to the stage to present the Ben and Barbara Jones Memorial Scholarship.
Barbara Jones taught in the New Jersey Public Schools for nearly 38 years. Her passion for the arts infiltrated Sussex County, and lucky us, we have the privilege of being part of her legacy. We have her to thank for being one of the founding trustees of the Sussex County Teen Arts Festival. It is a true honor to present the Ben and Barbara Jones Award to two very deserving art students with two very different artistic styles, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the process. This is the first recipient. Can you guess who? This artist you will find in E6 every day during lunch and just about every gym class. And yes, fitness is important, using the Wacom tablet to perfect the human form. His sketchbook is filled with endless hours of practice to the point of perfection. He is soft-spoken, but yet his body of work speaks loudly of his reality. And what a wonderful reality you presented to the College Board. Congratulations, Xavier Smiley. The second recipient, guess again, this artist has spent the last 2 years at the same desk, the same computer, and yes, on the same stool in E6. His thesis investigated this question: is kindness real? The satirical approach was ingenious. And to this I say, yes, kindness is real, because you, my dear, are quick-witted, skilled, and kind. Congratulations, Jesse Seach.
Our next award is the Catherine Guerreri and Leo Guerreri Memorial Scholarship for Education and Agriculture. This scholarship is established in the memory of Catherine Guerreri and Leo Guerreri, who were born in Brooklyn but raised in Newton. They graduated from Newton High School as members of the classes of 1930 and 1928. After marrying, they took over the Randazzo farm in Lafayette, which the family still owns. Catherine was a school teacher who got her teaching certificate at the Patterson State Normal School. She always used to say that she wasn't as smart as her brother Chevy or most of those in her classes, but it was with sheer determination and hard work that she got her degree in education. She never stopped learning. That is also a lesson she instilled in all that knew her. She later went to summer school to complete her bachelor's in education from Patterson State. Catherine was a charter member of the Delta Kappa Gamma teacher sorority in the Newton area. She even wrote several small books on her life growing up on a farm and teaching. Leo was on the first Newton High School wrestling team. He won many medals and honors in wrestling and stayed home after graduation to farm. He also worked at Darlington Mills as a heavy equipment construction worker, at Shearling Labs taking care of the animals, and as a janitor at Newton High School. He was a vivacious reader, particularly on new techniques on farming and also hunting. He never stopped learning. The purpose of this scholarship is to assist young adults who are highly motivated and also in need of some financial assistance in going to higher education. The hope is that in this small way, this scholarship will continue the legacy of working hard beyond all odds to get the best education possible. This year, the Catherine Guerreri and Leo Guerreri Memorial Scholarship goes to Abigail Biederman. I'd like to welcome Mr. Ryan Caffrey to the stage.
The Christopher Katzenstein Scholarship Foundation is grateful to still be able to offer these scholarships on behalf of their son, Christopher. Christopher started sports at the age of 5 and continued throughout the years with Newton sports programs. He was also a good friend of mine growing up. We wrestled together, we played baseball together, and I watched him play football for many years. These scholarships are presented to the students who have worked hard both academically and who have also participated in the football and wrestling programs throughout high school, much like Chris did. So the recipients for this year's scholarship are Dylan Cotter, Matthew Finn, and Gianna Simeone. I'd now like to welcome Matthew Popek to the stage.
Good evening. I'm joined up here with my sister, Barbara Joy. She's going to be presenting the next scholarship. First, on behalf of my family, I want to thank everybody here in attendance and Newton faculty for allowing us to come up and present this award. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2024, and I hope you guys all succeed in life and continue to do great things. Success for a football team is popularly scored in the number of wins a team may have. Personal accomplishments are scored by yards, touchdowns, or records that a player may have set. However, when you reach a certain age and you look back at your past seasons, it is typically the bonds that are built with your teammates that are most remembered. In many ways, football can lay the foundation that allows boys to transform together into young men and future leaders. While coaches play an integral part in that transformation, it is more so impacted by the day-to-day interactions with your peers and the actions that you take when no one is watching. To this day, I am filled with a strong sense of pride when I think about how my brother, David Popek, set an example of leadership and strived to make his teammates better players and people. As his younger brother and designated team water boy, I was able to witness his intense work ethic both on and off the field. I saw firsthand how his teammates would positively respond to his positive attitude, love for the game, and encouragement to match his efforts. As an adult, I am still friends with many of his teammates. When we talk about David, they consistently tell me how they became not just better football players, but better people having known him. While wins are a sign of success, they are short-lived and will one day be a memory. How you treated people and the impact you make on their personal development lasts forever. Despite all of David's success, which include multiple school records, both local and state accommodations, and having his number 15 jersey retired by the Wallington football team, if he was to say what he was most proud of, it would not be his legacy on the field. Instead, it would be the bonds that he had created with his teammates. At this time, it is my honor to present the David J. Popek Jr. Man of Steel Football Scholarship to a Newton football player who, like David, demonstrated a true love for the game of football and encouraged his teammates to never give up. This player not only performed exceptionally well on the field, but also acted in a leadership role when he thought no one was watching. The recipient of this award encompasses the qualities that made David a great football player: hard work, dedication, and heart. The recipient of this year's award is Demarius Posey.
People often think about how they will be remembered after they leave this earth. I am proud that above all of his many accomplishments, my brother is remembered for kindness. Good evening, my name is Barbara Joyce Popek, and my brother is David Popek Jr. Presenting the speech here is a little different than in my family's hometown of Wallington, where David has left a long legacy. I would like to share a story that was left on my brother's memorial page from a fellow high school classmate. This student was often sick and unable to attend school. Because of this, he felt like a misfit. The message read, "Due to my lack of attendance throughout my grammar and high school years, I was sort of an outcast. People tended to shy away from me. I always felt that it was because people didn't know if I would be worth getting to know. With that being said, Dave was an exception. Whenever I was able to go to school, Dave was friendly to me. It didn't matter that I stuck out from everyone. It didn't matter that I was sick so often. I will be forever grateful for that kindness, that acceptance without restraint. To judge David on his accomplishments alone would be to sell him way short. He was a guy that was genuinely friendly to every person he met. He treated everyone like his equal. Dave was an example to all around him as I knew him. Thank you for being the way that you were. I don't know if I would have lived through high school without you and your hellos, opposed to the silent stares that cut me like knives from so many others. This story is one of many shared with my family after my brother's passing and speaks measures to the type of man my brother was. David was a pretty cool guy, and I'm not just saying this because I am his sister. Above everything he is remembered for, the thing I'm the most proud of is how he made people feel. That ability to make everybody feel like a somebody. As a Newton alumni who attended Newton High School when my brother passed, I have firsthand experienced this kindness that my brother stood for in this community. I know without a doubt these Newton Brave students share the same values that my brother David did. We are pleased to present David's Integrity, Compassion, and Leadership Scholarship to these 3 seniors. The first recipient is Jocelyn Reynolds. The second recipient is Emma Carr. The third recipient is Shay Valarosi.
Our next award is the Don and Ruth Ann Williams Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in the memory of Don and Ruth Ann Williams, who were longtime residents of Sussex County. They were very charitable throughout their lifetime, and education was extremely important to them. In fact, Ruth Ann was a longtime educator and taught at Branchville and Frankfurt schools. These students were based on the demonstration of academic achievement, leadership, character through community service or activities. This year, our first recipient of the Don and Ruth Ann Williams Memorial Scholarship is Ryan Nicole. Our second recipient is Danielle Penny. Eva Rodheimer graduated from Newton High School in 1913 and began teaching the next year. During her 50-year career, she taught more than 6,000 students in Sussex County. This award is granted to a student who shares Ms. Rodheimer's love of science. This year, our Eva Rodheimer Scholarship goes to Edris Sharafi. I'd like to welcome Brian Batondo to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Batondo. It's my honor to present this year's Greg Batondo Memorial Scholarship. The Greg Batondo Memorial Scholarship began in 1999 in memory of my younger brother, Greg, who died in a tragic accident at Ravensskill Falls as a 17-year-old junior. He lived every day to the fullest. He guided his friends and his teammates with his heart, passion, and smile. He was a determined and dedicated student athlete who had great success as the quarterback of the football team and varsity wrestler at Kittatinny High School. We created this scholarship in Greg's memory to recognize student athletes who demonstrated similar attributes. Every year as a family, we look forward to seeing what candidates apply for our scholarship. This year we received 10 applicants from a wide array of sports, from football to swimming, field hockey, lacrosse. You name it, we got it. We always try to pick someone who reminds us of Greg, someone whose leadership was demonstrated by persistence and a smile. To quote this year's recipient, no matter how tough the challenge, perseverance and a positive outlook make all the difference. Do not get discouraged. There is always next time. Although I never saw him compete personally, I know he did so with the best of his ability, leading his teammates with a sweat pouring from his brow and a smile on his face. His success are defined by personal growth and a collective effort. not just medals. It was a great pleasure that I present the Greg Batano Memorial Scholarship of $5,000 to Michael Kirilka.
I'd like to welcome Jeff Waldron to this stage, please.
Would Reverend Parks join me, please? Reverend Parks is a member of the George Jackson Scholarship Committee who's charged with reviewing scholarship applications for students all over Sussex County. I think we had over 30 applications this year. And he graciously donated his time again to come, and he said under the condition that he shakes hands and hands out money. He didn't want to say anything. So I'm happy to take over that role. The George Jackson Memorial Scholarship Fund was established by longtime Sussex County resident George Jackson in order to aid Sussex County students with tuition as they move on to post-secondary education. Scholarships can range from $500 to $5,000, and those are recurring numbers. So any student who receives a $3,000 or $4,000 scholarship this evening will get that in each of their 4 years of college. So it translates to a $12,000 and $16,000 award. And for 4 years, and it's awarded to seniors who demonstrate character, integrity, and financial need. This year, Newton High School, and we receive applications from all over Sussex County. Newton High School had 4 applicants that are receiving scholarships tonight. That's the highest number that I can recall in my years being here. So a tribute to the class for sure. So the first award in the amount of $3,000 per year goes to Avery Frank. Second award goes to Zachary Salib, also in $3,000. Okay, receiving $4,000 awards this evening are first Megan Henry. And last, Gabriella Skirbo. Okay, I'd like to welcome to the podium, please, the Bigley family. Thank you, Reverend Parks.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Peer, and together with my parents, Jeff and Donna Bigley, and my husband, Jim Peer, and our daughter, Raylan, we are here to present the 3rd annual Gunnar J. Bigley Memorial Scholarship. My brother, Gunnar, was a member of the class of 2020, the year that will always be remembered as the COVID year, the year of no prom, no senior fun day, no graduation. Gunnar did get to experience senior water wars, and we will always remember the joy he experienced while participating in it, but also knowing that that was the only activity his senior year he was able to partake in. Unfortunately, we lost Gunnar in September of 2021 at the age of 19. Being so young, Gunnar never got to start his career or experience his life ambition of becoming a law enforcement officer. After reflecting back on Gunnar's short life, my family realized that someone so compassionate and driven should not be forgotten, and thus we formed the Gunnar J. Bigley Foundation. Knowing that Gunnar dreamt of being a police officer, our family has dedicated our lives to making sure that Gunnar's dream in some way can come true. The Gunnar J. Bigley Foundation has the sole mission of making sure that law enforcement have the means by which to serve and protect the communities they serve. The first step in doing this is to make sure that young people who wish to enter this honorable field are able to do so with support from our foundation. It is because of wonderful law enforcement officers that we were able to get justice for Gunnar, so it is only fitting that Gunnar's legacy helps others entering this field.
As we are all aware, the field of law enforcement is under a lot of scrutiny today. It is not a career to enter lightheartedly, and to do so shows a compassion for people and a desire to make the world a better place. To enter the field of law enforcement, one must almost possess the qualities of a superhuman. Knowing day in and day out that you are putting your life on the line for others is a quality that should be respected. Gunner was our superhuman, someone who is always there to be a friend, help an elderly neighbor, or lend a helping hand. Losing him has robbed the world of someone who would have reached greatness, but his selfless act has enabled high school seniors to reach their desired profession with a little bit more ease.
My son Gunner was a typical teenager, always pressing the limits, continuously looking at his phone, always wanting to be with friends, but more importantly, he also always wanted to help someone who was in need, knowing in his heart that he would one day enter the field of law enforcement. The class of 2024 is so fortunate at this time. Your whole lives are ahead of you. It is yours for the taking. As you go out into the world, follow your own path. Be a leader, be an example, always remember in your hearts right from wrong. But enjoy this time in your life because these are the best years. It is our belief that this year's recipient possesses the qualities that will make a great law enforcement officer. Understanding that nothing comes without some trials and tribulations, a strong will and determination to see the bright side of things will help them to become a standout in their field. It is my honor at this time to present the third annual Gunner J. Bigley Memorial Scholarship to this year's recipient, Thomas Carroll.
I have the honor of presenting the Gus Rampone Memorial Scholarship this evening. Gus Rampone was the assistant principal when I was a student at Newton High School, and he's a unique combination of a tough exterior and a real heart of gold on the inside. His family wrote this about him. Gus served as Newton High School's athletic director, vice principal, and after his retirement became a board member of the Newton Education. He was a legendary community leader who exemplified commitment to his family, the community, and displayed kindness, empathy, and fairness to others. This scholarship committee is pleased to offer the scholarship in his memory to Jocelyn Reynolds, and Gabriella Skirbo. Okay, and next up is Jennifer Reynolds, Jocelyn's mother. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Reynolds, and I am here this evening representing the Herbert and Geneva Hull Scholarship Fund. I would first like to extend a special congratulations to all of the Newton High School seniors receiving awards this evening. Your grit, determination, intelligence, athleticism, and humanitarianism are nothing short of amazing. Our future is in good hands with you all at the helm. I would also like to extend a very special thank you to Newton High School for hosting such a wonderful event for the students each year. The Herbert and Geneva Hull Fund was established through a request by Mr. and Mrs. Hull, who held a very strong commitment to the preservation of our natural resources. It is a fund from which the income is used to provide scholarships to assist students from Sussex County desiring to further their education in pursuit of a career in conservation. The scholarship this year is awarded in the amount of $2,500 and is renewable for up to an additional 3 years. This year, I am very proud to award the whole scholarship to 2 deserving seniors from Newton High School. The first recipient is Miss Abby Biederman. And the second recipient is Mr. Asher Hydukdale. Thank you.
Our next award is the Jane Forsyth Garrity Scholarship. The Jane Forsyth Garrity Scholarship was initiated by Thomas J. Garrity, who was born in Paterson, New Jersey in 1914. Mr. Garrity dropped out of school during the Great Depression in order to work and support his family. He finally earned his high school diploma after completing his enlistment in the Army after World War II. Mr. Garrity moved to Newton in 1988 and created this scholarship in honor of his mother, a Scottish immigrant and a remarkable woman. It is awarded to a deserving senior in her honor. This year, the Jane Forsyth Garrity Scholarship is awarded to Kelsey Coffey. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Joan Current to the stage, please.
Congratulations to all of you on your graduation. Do good and make everybody proud of you. Good evening. I'm with the Women's Club of Newton. I'm here to present the Jean Harden Memorial Award. Jean Harden lived in Newton. Her children went to Newton High School. She was the first woman in our club to suggest we have this scholarship, and we do it every year in her memory. The Women's Club of Newton is a club that's been in town for over 75 years. And this year, I'd like to present Jazira Frains with the award. You get the hug. You get the hug, sweetheart. Here you go. Best of luck. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome Mr. Michael Tressler to the stage.
Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Most of you were probably 2 or 3 years old sitting on this stage when we lost my son Josh. He was a math teacher. He coached football, wrestling, and baseball for the 4 years he was here. When we started this scholarship 15 years ago, we wanted to look for somebody that had a lot of qualities that he showed to the other people as a leader, as a follower, and just as a friend. And we had a tough decision. My sons and I have had problems before, just trying to decide which person to choose. But then I made lots of efforts to show them that there's involvement in the school and out of school is what really counts in your life. And Mom will know that her daughter is the greatest, Jocelyn Reynolds.
Okay, next we have the Judith Carver and Sharon Dickerson Memorial Award. Family writes, the Judith Carver and Sharon Dickerson Memorial Award is given to a talented musician who excels and expresses themselves in both choir and band at Newton High School. Mr. Malloy and Mr. O'Toole, our choir and band director, have this to say. This student has been a dedicated member of the band, choir, and theater programs at Newton High School for the past 4 years. They appeared in all 8 theatrical productions and took choir and band during all 4 years in high school. In addition to being in every curricular ensemble, they play in the jazz band and was a drum major and color guard captain. Sing in the chamber choir and choreograph for harmonics. She will attend Syracuse University in the fall and will study sound recording technology with a concentration in jazz and commercial voice. Please help me congratulate Eliza Holtman. Okay, next up we have Tommy and Frankie coming up.
How's it going? My name is Frankie and this is Tommy. We are here tonight to tell you about the Lexi Faye Heart of Gold Foundation. The foundation was established in 2019 and it is in honor of one of our best friends, Lexi Faye, who at 17 years old, as a passenger, was tragically killed at prom weekend in a car accident through no fault of her own. Lexi was a Newton High School lacrosse team statistician, a job she loved as much as the team itself. In order to keep her kind and sweet memory alive each year, 2 Newton High School lacrosse players are granted a scholarship based on traits that Lexi possessed. She lived with perseverance, class, and saw the good in people. She accepted them the way they were.
This scholarship is as unique as Lexi herself, for it is not based on academic achievements, class ranking, or GPA. It is based on the whole person and the mark they have left on their team, and hopefully will continue to leave on the people they meet in honor of Lexi. This year's players will each be awarded $3,500 and have their names engraved on our school's plaque dedicated to Lexi. Please congratulate the 2024 Lexi Faye Heart of Gold Foundation recipients, Evan Parker and Yassine Tabatabai.
I'd like to welcome Ms. Danielle Zito to the stage, please.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to represent the Merriam Avenue Parent-Teacher Organization. This evening, the first scholarship that I am presenting is the Lexi Faye Everyone Matters Scholarship, which was created to honor an individual that possesses the qualities that Lexi embraced, such as loyalty, commitment, dedication, kindness, compassion, and humility. The essay selected by our Merriam Ave PTO members truly reflected these qualities and demonstrated how being a brave is so much more. Some of our members have even experienced the Be Brave Closet at the Newton Hospital founded by this individual and the comfort that it has brought to their children. The essay was heartfelt and beautifully written. Congratulations to Dylan Cotter.
Okay, next we have the Lincoln Prize, and that is given in memory of Gordon Muir. Family writes, Gordon Muir was a longtime teacher and former chairperson of the English department at Newton High School, and we established the Lincoln Prize to recognize a student who demonstrates the qualities of Abraham Lincoln, and those qualities are leadership, honesty, and integrity. And I will tell you that this student would have done much better in Gordon Muir's class than I did when I was a student. This year's recipient is Asher Hydukdale. Again. Okay, this is in memory of Lieutenant Charles A. Meyer. In 1917, Lieutenant Meyer left Newton leading a large contingent for Camp Dix. He was among the early Sussex County residents to go overseas and found himself quickly amidst the fighting in the American sector in France. On October 6th, during a terrible battle of the Argonne Forest, Lieutenant Charles Meyer, at the age of 26, was killed in action. The Lieutenant Charles A. Meyer Memorial Scholarship has provided 5 of our seniors with scholarships this evening, and those seniors are planning to attend an institution of higher learning, and they are residents of Andover, Green, or Newton. The first award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Ariel Franzoni. She said, I'm going to give you a hug later, but not in front of everybody else. The second award in the amount of $500 goes to Jocelyn Reynolds. And the next award in the amount of $250 goes to Gabriella Skirbo. And then James Detwiller. And finally, Danielle Penny.
Our next award is the Malcolm G. Smith and Virginia A. Smith Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Smith lived in Lake Tranquility for most of their lives. Never having children of their own, they enjoyed attending concerts and theater events at Newton High School. As a result, they left a portion of their estate so that a yearly scholarship can be awarded to a graduating senior who has made significant contributions to the performing arts program. This year, the Malcolm G. Smith and Virginia A. Smith Scholarship recipient is Danielle Penny. Mike Romines was a former Newton High School student who was tragically killed in a motorcycle accident in 1987. While at Newton High School, Mike competed in football and track, but his real love was wrestling. A talented wrestler and a fierce competitor, Mike gave 110% every time he stepped onto the mat. This award is given by Newton Elementary Wrestling Program to a wrestler who exemplifies the qualities that Mike exuded while as a student at Newton High School. The 2024 Mike Romines Scholarship winner in the amount of $250 is Joey Catalano. Unfortunately, Joey can't be with us, but we'll accept the award on his behalf. This next scholarship is the Philip J. Diglio Memorial Scholarship. A memorial scholarship has been established in the honor of Philip J. Diglio. He served on the Newton Town Council for 4 terms, which is a total of 16 years, including 3 times as mayor and 3 times as deputy mayor. The former president of the Newton Little League, Mr. Diglio was also the former president of the Newton Taxpayers Association and a former member of the board of directors for Newton Main Street Incorporated. He is survived by his wife and their 3 sons, Philip, Stephen, and Paul. This scholarship recipient must be an active member in good standing and on the Newton First Robotics team. This year, the Phillips J. Diglio Memorial Scholarship goes to Rachel Porzilli. I'd like to welcome Brendan Posey to the stage, please.
Good evening. My name is Brendan Posey, the Operations Manager for the Newton First Aid Squad. Each year, the Newton First Aid Squad presents the Raymond LaBar Memorial Scholarship to an eager high school senior who wishes to pursue a career in the medical field. Mr. LaBar was a past captain of the organization who exemplified great leadership, commitment, and strength to this community. The high school seniors receiving this award today exemplify the same. Their future is bright for these individuals, and they have shown great commitment to our organization and their eagerness to learn and dedication to serve our community. Combined, these 2 ladies have a dedicated amount of over 1,000 hours to our community. I am so excited to see where their leadership, strength, and dedication brings them in the medical field. I would like to congratulate this year's recipients of the Raymond LaBar Memorial Scholarship to Jocelyn Reynolds and Jennifer Ellsworth.
I'd like to welcome Donna Ratty to the stage, please.
Good evening. Congratulations, you guys. But one thing I want to say is everybody loosen up and smile. You're like going to graduate soon and you'll be done with high school. Like that's an accomplishment and you should be really proud of yourself. Whether they go on to college, go on to a trade school, become a police officer, whatever they do, or just decide to work, that is an accomplishment. And I just want to say I'm really proud of all of you. I know some of you, so this is kind of exciting for me. How the two recipients were chosen, and this is a $5,500 scholarship. My Aunt Shirley, my great Aunt Shirley, she was a funny woman. She was a very dignified woman. She was a woman that overcame much adversity in her life and believed in just keep pushing forward. So life is never about what happens to you. I promise you this, remember this for your whole life. It's how we react to things. We're only responsible for how we think, feel, and behave. We're not responsible for anything else. So just remember that. So the first recipient, I was really taken by his story. And without going into too much detail about this person, it's a male recipient. He talked about how, like, in the beginning of his academic career, he really didn't care, you know, especially about math. And I can kind of identify with that because math is just not, like, I don't understand math. Like, why is there math? But they landed a person on the moon because of math, so okay, I get it. And then his parents sat him down and explained the importance of how education and caring and how you handle yourself is important. And this is basically their job to get through high school. So he decided to just persevere and to do something different. He was, and I hate to say this, and I hope that this person doesn't get mad, but he was a DC student, which I think a C student is great. But he ended up becoming an A student mainly by the end of his career. I didn't really look at class rank. I didn't really look at SAT scores, and we didn't look at any of that. I looked at, like, how heartfelt and determined that this essay was, and that I really admire that. And I hope that this person always remembers that he's responsible for where he goes in his life, and he can do anything that he wants to do. And I hope that I don't mispronounce your name, but the first recipient of the award goes to Ryan Nickel. Is it Nicole or Nickel? I mean, is it Nickel? The second recipient is a female recipient, and my aunt would have loved her. I didn't look at her class rank. I didn't look at her SAT scores. We read her essay, and I sent it to my dad, and he was really touched by this person's essay. And she talked about being deeply empathic, which if anybody out there is empathic, we know what a responsibility that is. We can feel for others. We want to help others. Like, I believe that everyone's mission in life is to help everyone. Not everyone feels like that, so I'm not trying to preach, you know, on the pulpit here, but this person believes in that, and I didn't know that about this person. And that she's really just wants to take that and help people within her career. She's got a long career ahead of her. College will be over 6 years for her, and I just think that's amazing, and I hope that this scholarship will help in some little way. When I read her essay at the end, all I kept thinking was, be the change. Like, be the change, be the change. And this is my last scholarship that I'll be presenting for my aunt, and I know my aunt would have loved to have sat down and had pancakes with her or coffee with her and just asked her what it is that she wants to do with her life. So I am honored and grateful to have read this scholarship, this essay. And Jocelyn, I want you to know that you're the weirdest, coolest person that I've ever met in my life, and I just hope that you take this and go, like, so many places with it. So Jocelyn Reynolds is the winner. Well, not the winner, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm
I'd like to invite Danielle McWilliams to the stage, please.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. Before I announce the recipients of the Stephen Petra Memorial Scholarship, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my friend Steve. Steve graduated from Newton in 2000. He was an accomplished three-sport athlete, excelling in soccer, track and field, and skiing, and belonged to many clubs, including the National Honor Society, Student Council, and Madrigals. He was a creative spirit, could light up the room, and had an incredible compassion for others. Steve was also a fighter. He was diagnosed with brain cancer his senior year, but fought hard to do the things that meant so much to him, like run the hurdles, go to prom, and even celebrate his 21st birthday with his family and friends. It's hard to believe, but this year marks the 21st year of the Stephen Petra Memorial Scholarship. I started as a junior in college together with the support from his family, who are here tonight, and his best friends, Brian Martin and Ashley Martin, as a way to keep Steve's memory alive. We have had so many incredible recipients throughout the years, and this year is no exception. My gosh, the essays this year were so exceptional, and the academic, athletic, and extracurricular activities you all have achieved is beyond impressive. It wasn't easy to choose, but we selected two recipients who, just like Steve, demonstrate commitment, dedication, leadership, and resilience, and do it all with a positive attitude. Like Steve, these students have worked hard to be role models and leaders in all aspects of life. The first recipient, Emma Carr, wrote about her experience joining the ski team as a freshman. She called it the best decision of her life and talked about how the team was like a family to her and how she mentored younger skiers as she got older and became captain. Emma, I'm not sure if you know this, but Steve was one of the co-founders of the ski team. I'm sure he would have been so honored to hear how much the team meant to you and your high school experience. The second recipient is Jocelyn Reynolds. Jocelyn, I don't know how you have all the time to do everything that you do, from soccer to track to all your leadership roles with National Honor Society, peer leadership, student council, Spectrum Inclusion Club, and more. Not to mention your Spread Some Sunshine community service project and the good work you do to make a difference in other people's lives. Steve would have loved this, as he was always spreading sunshine with his kindness and generosity, including his Make-A-Wish to have a fish tank installed at Memorial Sloan Kettering Pediatric Center in New York City, which is still a favorite among all of the children there. So Emma and Jocelyn, I'm so honored to give you both this award tonight. Congratulations.
The Thomas Memorial Babbitt Scholarship is given in honor of Thomas Babbitt, who was an all-around athlete and a member of Student Council. This award is based on scholarship, service, athletic participation, and good citizenship. This year, the Thomas Babbitt Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Mackenzie Janung. I'd like to welcome the Martin family to the stage, please.
I promise you guys are not getting this. The lovely, it's a 2-year-old thing, I guess. So I just want to congrats to everybody on the stage, as well as the parents and family that are here. This award is for somebody who pretty much kind of has that same quality as my father did. Long story short, my father died in the line of duty in 2013. It was actually my first day of my dream job in law enforcement. So every day, my anniversary date, when you get into a career, you're like, I can't wait to retire. That's where I'm at, 4 more years. My father said this to me, always put a little bit away, That's just a choice word, just put a little savings away. But unfortunately, my father died doing something, he loved, but it took away from us, right? So this is our way to give back to the community as he did with his life, ultimately. So once again, I want to give this to Jennifer Ellsworth. Thank you very much.
Of a very unhappy 2-year-old, I'm sure. Next, I'd like to move into our local scholarships. We are so grateful for the generosity of our local scholarship organizations. We are going to start off our first with the 200 Club of Sussex County with Trish Artrip, please.
Good evening. Again, my name is Trish Artrip, and I'm here representing the Sussex County 200 Club, an organization that is dedicated to those who serve our community. The club's primary mission is to provide immediate financial assistance to the families of first responders lost in the line of duty. Additionally, the 200 Club is proud to offer scholarship opportunities to first responders or their children. This year, I'm proud to announce that Newton High School is the home to 3 of its recipients. Our first recipient for a $1,500 scholarship goes to Jason Teets. Our second recipient, again for a $1,500 scholarship, goes to Jennifer Ellsworth. Congratulations. Okay, and our final scholarship is a $10,000 scholarship, and this goes to Jocelyn Reynolds. Thank you.
This next award is from the Andover Regional PTA. The Andover Regional PTA offers 4 book scholarships to graduating seniors from Newton High School, Sussex County Technical School, or Pope John Regional High School. The applicant must have attended Andover Regional and one of the above-named high schools for 6 consecutive years. There are 2 recipients this year, and they are Frank Baffa and Kelsey Coffey. Our next award is from the Branchville Businessmen's Club. The Branchville Businessmen's Club, aka the BMC, established in 1946, has been awarding academic scholarships for over 50 years, which presently includes 3 area high schools, Newton, Kittatinny, and High Point, along with Sussex County Community College. We are again pleased to award an academic scholarship to a Newton senior who will continue their educational journey. First and foremost, the BMC would like to commend the entire graduating class of 2024, their parents, and the dedicated staff of Newton High School for the needed efforts to provide an excellent learning environment in the face of many recent challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic of this class's freshman and sophomore years, along with the economic and socio-political constraints of our era. We encourage all of this year's graduates to continue to raise their game and contribute their best efforts to maintain and improve our great nation. The BMC is pleased to offer this year's scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to a student with an impeccable level of academic achievement in all 5 areas of our evaluated process, including academic achievement, special academic awards, extracurricular involvement, leadership and community service, and a challenge essay. And this year's recipient for the Branchville Businessmen's Club is Jocelyn Reynolds.
Each year, the Daughters of the American Revolution recognize a female student who demonstrate qualities of good citizenship, dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. This year, the winner of the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizens Award is Mackenzie Janung. I'd like to welcome Ms. Patty Savacool to the podium, please.
Good evening, everyone. If you don't know, my name is Patricia Savacool, and I am proud to be a Newton High School graduate, and I am a proud employee of the Newton Public Schools at our elementary school, Merriam Avenue. And I've watched all of you grow up from very little children to, I'm hearing, very well educated and active and very good adults. So I'm very proud to be with you guys and part of my community. On behalf of the Chapter 7784 of the Don Bosco Columbiads, congratulations to all the graduates here. Each year, our organization awards 2 scholarships. Our first scholarship is a Good Citizen Award given to a senior Catholic girl based on the criteria of community involvement, leadership, and service. The winner's applicant is also forwarded to our New Jersey State Columbiad Scholarship Committee for consideration for an additional award from that organization. I am very proud to honor Miss Jennifer Ellsworth, and I wish you much success in all your future endeavors. And this goes to you, and this goes to you. Congratulations.
I'd like to welcome John Middleton from the Elks National Foundation to the podium.
Hi, my name is John Middleton. I'm from Sparta Elks, and I'm here to present the Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship. It's a neat scholarship to grade because most valuable essentially equates to most well-rounded. We take into account grades and financial need. Luckily, those come pre-graded, but we get the hard job. We grade awards, extracurricular activities, work experience, community service, a scholarship, an essay, and there's a 6th one, and I'm losing my marbles. But so it's really intended to get a well-rounded individual who we hope can go forward and succeed. This year's winner, and I think I've heard all night long that it is a very well-rounded individual, Jocelyn Reynolds.
I'd like to welcome Ashley Campaglio to the stage, please.
Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I'm here on behalf of Franklin Mutual Insurance Company. Franklin Mutual has been in business since 1879, making us one of the most experienced insurance companies in New Jersey. FMI has been dedicated to awarding scholarships to outstanding students in Sussex County for more than 20 years. To date, they have given out over $1.3 million in scholarships. On behalf of Franklin Mutual Insurance, I am honored to be able to give out a $10,000 scholarship to Emily Billick. Thank you and congrats again.
I'd like to welcome Tamron Serpico to the stage, please.
Hello, good evening. Congratulations, class of 2024. The Greater Newton Chamber of Commerce would like to acknowledge Jocelyn Reynolds as our recipient of this year's scholarship. She stood out for many reasons, one of them being she was 8 years old and she traveled to New York City and felt the need to help the homeless and went back with belongings for them and spoke to them individually. That's not a common thing to hear of an 8-year-old. With that being said, we could feel her compassion through her words and continue to read on about all she's accomplished in her life thus far. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, you got this.
This next award is from the Green Township PTA. The Green Township PTA is proud to award 2 scholarships to graduating high school seniors who are Green Hills School alumni. The awards shall be used to help support each recipient's tuition at a fully accredited college or university or trade school. The Green Township PTA will award scholarships honoring 2 applicants displaying a commitment to their community through volunteering and outstanding academic achievements. The Green Township PTA scholarships are awarded this year to Jocelyn Reynolds and Gabriella Skirbo. This next award is from the Junior Women's Club of Sparta. This year's recipient learned early on that she does not just serve her community for a sense of fulfillment. She serves to ensure that every person is respected, supported, loved, and given the best chance at life. She also realized that not everything goes as planned, but it's what we learn and how we improve ourselves and the community that matters in driving positive change in the world. In addition to numerous programs to assisting the community, including Spread Some Sunshine, Be Brave Closet, and peer support, additionally, she is a member of the EMT and is a leader and serves in numerous clubs and sports. The recipient of this year's scholarship has demonstrated in many ways that she represents what the JWC of Sparta pledges to do each day, which is working to accomplish something not merely to exist with community service at the forefront. I am excited to present this year's scholarship to Jocelyn Reynolds and wish her all the best as she pursues her studies at Quinnipiac University. Congratulations. I'd now like to welcome Peggy Widgren to the stage.
Good evening, and congratulations to all of you for your outstanding achievements this evening. We're also very proud. My name is Peggy Widgren, and it is my pleasure to present a scholarship this evening on behalf of the Lake Lenape Association in Andover Township. The Lake Lenape Association in Andover Township has a long-standing tradition of community spirit and strong family values. Each year, we award 2 scholarships in the amount of $500 on behalf of the Lake Lenape Association, and we award 1 scholarship in the amount of $1,000 in memory of Kelsey Bedurka from the Newton High School class of 2019. This year is a rather unusual year in that each of our scholarship recipients attends a different high school. So I've been traveling Sussex County giving out scholarships, which is a pleasure of mine. So we had one from Pope John, one from Sussex Tech, and I'm very happy to be presenting a scholarship to a student here in Newton High School. But before I present the Lake Lenape Scholarship, I want to pay a tribute to the memory of Kelsey Bedurka. In 2017, Kelsey was beginning her junior year at Newton High School. She tragically died by taking her own life. We have all been profoundly impacted by this tragedy, and we are continually reminded that each life is a precious gift that needs to be cared for and protected. I'd like to ask each of you to make sure that you care for and protect one another. The Lake Lenape community has kept Kelsey's beautiful and fun-loving spirit alive in our hearts by awarding a scholarship each year in her memory. Tonight, I am proud to be awarding a scholarship to a young man that I have known for quite some time. I know that he truly embraces the essence of our community through his stewardship, thoughtfulness, and compassion. And I am very proud to recognize On behalf of the Lakeland AP Association, Ryan Beasold.
This next award is from the Lakeland Charity Scholarship. Our next scholarship is the Lakeland Charity Scholarship. This scholarship is presented to students selected by their public or private school who have demonstrated academic success and have an interest in pursuing higher education. The Lakeland Charity Scholarship this year is awarded to Gabriella Skirbo. I'd now like to welcome back Patty Savicool to the stage.
I'm here again on behalf of Chapter 7784 of the Don Bosco Columbiettes. Each year, our organization awards 2 scholarships. One scholarship named after our chapter's founder is awarded to a young lady based on community involvement, leadership, and service. The second scholarship is our Good Citizen Award, given to a senior Catholic girl based on the same criteria. This winner's application will be forwarded to the New Jersey State Columbiettes for consideration for another award. In the past 20-plus years, Don Bosco Columbiettes have offered these scholarships. Only once before has the same girl won both awards. Tonight marks the second time we have a double winner. Both our $500 Marianne Stanek Founders Award and the $250 Good Citizen Award are given tonight to the young woman who has volunteered many hours at her school, in her community, and her parish during her high school career. Congratulations once again, Jennifer Ellsworth.
Please join me in welcoming back Danielle Zito to the stage.
I am once again here as a Miriam Ave PTO representative, and this is for the scholarship of the Miriam Ave, pardon me. This is for the scholarship of the Miriam Ave PTO. This scholarship was created to honor a graduate of Miriam Ave that outlines how their experience at the Miriam Avenue School helped to shape who they are, as well as highlighting their future plans. The individual we selected is an exceptional young woman that has supported and advocated for students with special needs, showered our staff with gifts during Teacher Appreciation Week, participated in the Drama Club, served as class president, and was inducted into the National Honor Society. She is set to attend the University of New Haven this fall to pursue a dual degree in speech pathology with a minor in psychology. Congratulations to Mackenzie Janung.
This next scholarship is from the Mountain Broadcasting Corporation. It's given to a student who wrote an award-winning essay on the topic of how television and media has impacted our everyday lives. This year's recipient is Avery Frank. The Newton Elks Club Trust Scholarship is awarded to a senior who embodies the Elks Club principles of charity, justice, and service to others. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks of the United States of America serves people and communities through benevolent programs. The Newton Elks Club Trust Scholarship recipient for 2024 is Frank Baffa. This next award is from the Newton High School Field Hockey Booster Club. The Newton High School Field Hockey Booster Club is proud to present this scholarship to a graduating member of the Newton High School Field Hockey team who's displayed participation, dedication, commitment, and leadership in the Newton High School Field Hockey program. This year's recipient is Gianna Simeone. The Newton High School Football Booster Club is honored to present scholarships to graduating senior football players who have completed their entire football season and who plan on attending college in the fall of 2024. This year's two recipients are Dylan Cotter and Matthew Finn.
The next award is the Newton Pride Foundation for Educational Excellence. The Newton Pride Foundation was established in 1994 to strengthen community involvement in schools and support educational programs and projects that will ensure educational excellence in the Newton School District. The Newton Pride Foundation is pleased to award this year's scholarship to a student who exemplifies the true essence of Newton Pride through her outstanding participation in school and community activities. This year, the Newton Pride Foundation for Educational Excellence Scholarship goes to Jocelyn Reynolds. Each year, the Newton High School Soccer Booster Club awards scholarships to students who have committed 2 or more years of athleticism to the school soccer team, with one being their senior year. Eligible applicants must not only have a 2-year commitment to the program, but also provide an essay on what does it mean to be a team, what did you do to be a team player, and how has being part of a team taught you to work with people who have different personalities than your own, and how will you use those skills in the future. This year, the 2 scholarship recipients for the Newton High School Soccer Booster Club are Jocelyn Reynolds and Frank Baffa. Our next award is the Newton High School Softball Booster Club Scholarship. This year, the club is proud to offer a scholarship to a Newton High School softball player. The purpose of the scholarship is to reward player participation and leadership in softball. Applicants had to submit a 1-page typed essay on how your experience playing softball at Newton High School has helped you grow as an individual. This year, the Newton High School Softball Booster Club Scholarship goes to Katie Lynn Golder-Ryan. The Newton High School Swimming Booster Club Scholarship is awarded to 2 swimmers on the swim team who have shown great leadership and dedication to the program. These 2 swimmers are both 4-year varsity letter winners. Some of their many accomplishments include qualifying for multiple championship swim meets, earning the Most Valuable Swimmer Award, and also earning the Coaches Award. Both recipients have shown tremendous dedication, hard work, and effort, not only to their teammates, but also to the coaching staff. They have swum not only on their high school team, but both in year-round swim programs, demonstrating their dedication and great time management skills. One of our recipients will also be continuing on his swimming career in college, and they will both be greatly missed. The winners of the 2024 Swim Team Booster Club Scholarship are Edward Mills and Brendan Lynch. Brendan couldn't join us, but we will accept this award on his behalf. Our next award is the Newton VFW Auxiliary Post 5360 Scholarship. The Newton VFW Scholarship is open to current students and graduated students from Newton High School, Kittatinny High School, High Point High School, and Sussex County Technical High School who are seeking higher education. 4 scholarships will be awarded to the top 4 essays as selected by the VFWA Scholarship Committee. This year, the essay topic was called, Why is the Veteran Important? This year, we recognize a winning essay from Newton High School submitted by Jocelyn Reynolds. Our next award is a new award for us this year. It's called the New Jersey Blood Services Blood Drive Scholarship. Unfortunately, our school nurse, Civic, couldn't be here, but she's wanted me to pass along the following. This student that's being recognized for this scholarship is shown remarkable dedication and leadership in our community. This past April, this student played a pivotal role in organizing, promoting, volunteering at our spring blood drive in partnership with the New Jersey Blood Services. Thanks to her hard work and dedication and passion, the school is able to collect 58 donations, potentially saving 174 lives. Her efforts remind us not only of the importance of youth donors, but for the future and compassion of community and service. Her commitment to helping others is truly inspiring. Her future is bright and undeniable, and Ms. Zayas is incredibly excited to see the person that you have become. She wants to thank her for her dedication and support, and the impact that she's had on the community is profound. This year, the New Jersey Blood Services Blood Drive Scholarship goes to Jennifer Ellsworth. Our next award, the New Jersey FFA Alumni Supporters Scholarship. The New Jersey FFA Alumni Supporter Scholarships are awarded to students who are or will be receiving post-secondary education in the coming year. Most scholarships awarded are for students pursuing an agriculture major. Students must be FFA members to be eligible for the scholarships. All scholarships are also sponsored by special funds through the New Jersey FFA Foundation. This year, the New Jersey FFA Alumni Supporter Scholarship goes to Frank Buffa. The FFA James Schaefer Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of James Jimmy Schaefer, who passed away in 2022. His love for agriculture started at age 13 when he began working on the Black Walnut Nursery. He owned his own premium cigar store and was well known in the industry due to the connections he made and his extraordinary charisma and unforgettable personality. Jimmy also enjoyed martial arts, singing, playing guitar and the piano, and growing an extraordinary backyard garden. This year, the New Jersey FFA James Schaefer Memorial Scholarship goes to Abigail Biederman. The New Jersey FFA Joshua Geary Scholarship is awarded in memory of Joshua Geary, who unfortunately passed away in 2005 at age 31 from a traffic accident. Joshua Geary was an Air Force veteran who served in Desert Storm. He graduated from Williamsport High School in New Jersey and Penn State University. He very much enjoyed motorcycles, dirt bikes, playing guitars, tractors, and farming on his family farm. This year, the New Jersey FFA Josh Geary Scholarship goes to Asher Hydukdale. Our last of our New Jersey FFA scholarships, the FFA Norman J. Schnetzer Memorial Scholarship, is awarded in honor of Warren County resident Norman J. Schnetzer, and that as well goes to Asher Hydukdale. Our next scholarship, the Nursing and Health Career Scholarship, is presented by the Atlantic Health System. The Nursing and Health Scholarship presented by the Atlantic Health System is open to senior students who are attending Sussex, Warren, or Pike County schools and who are applying to college in an RN nursing program or a program that's health-related. This year, Newton High School is proud to have an award winner in Dylan Cotter. Each year, the Reneco Supermarkets recognizes graduating seniors from around the county for their work ethic and service to others. This year, the Reneco Supermarkets Award for Community Service goes to Josh Siegel. And the Reneco Supermarkets Award for Personality and Common Sense goes to Rachel Porzilli. The Rotary Club of Newton awards a $1,000 scholarship to graduating seniors for post-high school education at a four-year college. The winner of this scholarship wrote an essay on the topic of service above self. The Rotary Club of Newton Scholarship this year is awarded to Jocelyn Reynolds. Our next award is the Rotary Club of Newton Scholarship for Sussex County Community College. In addition, the Rotary awards a $500 scholarship to a graduating senior for post-high school education at Sussex County Community College. The Rotary Club of Newton Scholarship for Sussex County Community College this year is awarded to Jules Briones. Our next award is the Sussex County Agricultural Scholarship Memorial Scholarship. Each year, the Sussex County Agricultural Society awards a scholarship to Sussex County high school students who plan to pursue a degree in the agricultural field. The goal of the society is to preserve the agricultural history of Sussex County. The Snook Museum at the fairgrounds was a dream of Jack Snook, a dairy farmer from Lafayette. It is filled with farming implementations and memorabilia from past generations. This year, it is their pleasure to present a $1,000 scholarship to Abigail Biederman, who are pursuing a degree in animal and agricultural sciences. Our next award is the Sussex County Association of School Business Officials. The Sussex County Association of School Business Officials offers scholarships to graduating seniors throughout the county who have a strong academic background and are planning to pursue studies in a business area. The recipient of the Sussex County Association of School Business Officials, first recipient is Alexandra Skirbo. And our next recipient of the Sussex County Association of School Business Officials is Gianna Simeone. Our next award is the Sussex County, New Jersey Association of Chiefs of Police. Each year, the Sussex County Association Chiefs of Police offer two $500 scholarships to outstanding seniors graduating from Sussex County high schools. These scholarships are specifically for students enrolling in college programs that lead to degrees in criminal justice, police, science, law enforcement, or similar academic fields. Our goal is to support and encourage the next generation of dedicated professionals who will contribute to the safety and well-being of our communities. We are proud to award one scholarship to a female student and one scholarship to a male student of Sussex County. This initiative not only recognizes their academic achievements, but also their commitment to pursuing careers in these vital areas. It is with great excitement that I announce that both of these scholarships are being awarded to Newton High School students, and the first scholarship is going to Emma Carr. And our next scholarship for the Sussex County, New Jersey Association of Chiefs of Police is going to Matthew Finn. I would like to welcome Jamie Lacouture from Thor Labs and the Chamber Chairman of the Board.
Good evening. I'm Jamie Lacouture. I'm here on behalf of the Chamber as the board chair. I just want to share a really brief word about the Chamber mission. It's quality in business, quality in living. We help members grow businesses and provide services and programs to help our community create more economic development and opportunity and just make it a better place to do business. All of the young scholars here tonight have something in common. They also make our county a better place to live and to work. It's evidenced by their hard work and their accomplishments. I was on the scholarship selection committee for the Chamber this year, and all of the applications were very impressive. This year we're giving out 7 scholarships, and for the first time in the history of giving out scholarships, 4 of them are actually going to Newton High School students. And I'm happy to award the first of those to Olivia Costello. The next awardee is Dylan Cotter. And our next is Danielle Penny. And last but not least, a name you may have heard a few times this evening, and she even knows my coffee order at Windy Brow, Jocelyn Reynolds.
Our next award is the Sussex County Counselors Association Caring Award. The Sussex County Counselors Association is a contingent of school counselors from Sussex County. This is a very special award for students who have demonstrated extraordinary caring in some way during their high school career. This award is given to one senior from each high school in Sussex County. That student should demonstrate the values of helping and caring in the community. The award is given to recognize generosity and selflessness among young people. This year, the Sussex County Counselors Association for Caring Award goes to Ryan Nickel. I would like to welcome Tom Russo to the stage, please.
Good evening, everyone. Tom Russo, Town Manager of the Town of Newton, and it's an honor to be here with all of you, and congratulations to all the recipients and graduates. Thank you for the opportunity to present the second annual Town of Newton Civic Leadership Scholarship Award. When I decided to create this last year, it was my hope that the Town of Newton would formally recognize the amazing work being done by so many students day in and day out to make Newton a truly great community. I am grateful that we received many outstanding applications the past 2 years, and I am proud to announce the winner for 2024. Avery Frank is graduating from NHS with a 4.108 GPA, summa cum laude. In her application, she listed numerous community service efforts, including Manor House Food Pantry, Youth Mentorship, and Meals on Wheels. We lauded her participation in peer leadership, FBLA, FFA, swim team, track and field, varsity tennis, and varsity golf. Certainly, her years of experience and enjoyment in all things theater at NHS were evident, with everything from The Addams Family to 9 to 5, The Wizard of Oz, The Invisible Man, and so many other productions. Let's not forget various choir awards and clubs. What stood out, though, was her experience as a founding member of one of the first all-female Boy Scouts of America troops. Achieving the rank of Eagle Scout, BSA's highest honor, is a remarkable achievement. Her projects included leading a significant environmental cleanup initiative directly contributing to the preservation of local green spaces while enhancing community engagement and awareness of ecological issues and best practices. She was also inducted into the Order of the Arrow Scouting's National Honor Society, which recognizes scouts who best embody the oath and law in their daily lives. Finally, another item that stood out to us was her activity with Spectrum and Diversity Club as a peer leader, fostering an environment of inclusiveness and support with National Day of Silence and Brave Fest, the freshman orientation. We appreciated the depth and breadth of her service and activities. I'm very confident that as Avery pursues her BFA in musical theater and minor in arts administration, she will bring her success from Newton to her life in the arts. May she always bring her wisdom and knowledge to the forefront of everything she does for the betterment of individuals, families, organizations, and communities alike. On behalf of the 150 employees of the Town of Newton, 9,000 residents, numerous volunteers and professionals, and the committee that selected the second recipient of this award, The mayor, town council, and I are proud to give this check for $1,000 to Avery Frank in recognition of all she is and all she will be. May you continue to serve others with class, grace, respect, and distinction. Congratulations, Avery.
Our next portion of the awards will be the Newton High School Awards and Achievements. I would like to welcome Senora Susanna Zorch and Senora Kate Adam to present our next awards.
Tonight, on behalf of Mrs. Katie Leone, I am honored to be presenting the French Award. This year's French Award goes to the one and only student who maintained an A+ average in every quarter over the past 4 years. He never once complained about an assignment. He did all of his work on time without fail. He set a great example for all of the other students in class. I will forever much miss having him as my student. This year's very deserving recipient of the American Association of Teachers of French Excellence in French Award is Shiv Mehta.
Good evening. I'm here to present the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese Award. We are thrilled to honor these exceptional students for their outstanding contributions to our class. Their responsibility is unparalleled, and they consistently make lessons engaging and enjoyable. Their oral presentations, filled with challenging words, showcase their dedication and intellect. Always seeking help when needed, they exemplify a commitment to learning and personal growth. Felicitaciones, Mike Krilko and Diana Flamenco. Next, I will present the Newton High School Spanish Honor Society Award. We are proud to recognize these remarkable students for their hard work and dedication. Understanding the value of Spanish as a useful tool, they consistently put significant time and effort into their oral and written activities. Their commitment to excellence and tireless work ethic sets a shining example for all. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Felicitaciones a Ryan Nicole and Owen Dietz.
I'd like to welcome Mrs. Oriella Lau to the stage, please.
My name is Oriella Lau, but this class knows me as Salimi. I'm presenting awards as the advisor of and in honor of Calliope, our fine arts and literary magazine at Newton High School. Ariana Boudram is an artist in every sense of the word, from her personal style to her fun flair and her truly beautiful work. Oh, and did I mention her ability to get me to push a hard deadline for Calliope? Believe me, her work is worth the wait and the stress of me getting her extensions to complete schoolwork for her teachers when she tells me, Salimi, I stayed up all night and didn't do my homework so I could finish this for you. I've had the pleasure of watching Ariana develop her craft over time as she explores different mediums, and I have no doubt that we'll be admiring her artwork in a gallery or for a major campaign someday. She truly is a gifted artist. Ariana Boudram, please come accept this award. I'm going to ask that you bear with me through this next one. Over the near decade I've been an educator, my student-given nicknames have included Salimer and Salim Dog. Sometimes these nicknames made me pause. For instance, is being called a dog cool or a slight? I didn't go with the latter. This happened to me again when a student called me mom. Is this something I should embrace or shouldn't I? Again, I didn't go with the latter. I knew a bit of this student's backstory, and she overcame a lot. As the year progressed, she started to unveil the artist that she really is. Jordan Short is a beautiful writer, but you know her best for her photography. No doubt, you've seen Jordan at nearly every NHS event behind the camera's lens. Her images flood the yearbook, news updates, and social media. While she loves to capture students in action, she also takes breathtaking pictures of nature. I remember a moment vividly at the end of her sophomore year after Calliope came out, where she said, "People are recognizing me for my work, and that's pretty cool." Jordan went from creative editor of Calliope to editor-in-chief of our school paper, the Brave Bulletin. Meeting the student as a sophomore, getting to know her story, and watching her blossom into the high school graduate she is about to become is one of the greatest successes I have been able to witness. I am so grateful to know such a young talent who will go on to make a name for herself, and I'll never forget she gave me the greatest honor that I'll ever receive as an educator, the nickname Mom. I know how precious that title is and how much that title means to her. I am so honored that she saw something in me that made her comfortable enough to call me that. I am so, so proud of you, Jordan, and I know your mom is shining down on you. Please give Jordan Short a round of applause as she accepts this award.
I'd like to welcome Joanne De Silva to the stage, please.
Okay. I need a second there, Ariella. I've had the honor of presenting the Award for Excellence in Social Studies for as long as the award has existed, presumably because I also have the honor of teaching many of our best and brightest students in my honors and AP classes. Believe me, based solely on grades, it would be very difficult to identify one student in this class or any other as the best student of history. In fact, each of the recipients over the years has shared a genuine interest in the forces that shape our world, exceptional writing skills, and a keen ability to question, to analyze, and to articulate their opinions. However, tonight's winner has a quality that makes them stand out, even in a classroom full of exceptional students. And that quality, for lack of better words, is sheer intensity. Last year, I was privileged to have this young woman in my class twice a day, at the end of the day, for AP US History and AP Government and Politics. Okay, so maybe she has another outstanding quality, endurance. 2 hours of me at the end of the day is a lot. Yet, every day, she literally burst into my classroom, ready to debate any topic in current events or 19th century events, for that matter. I often tell my students that an A student is an A student because they give everything, from a mundane homework assignment to an elaborate project, their very best effort. The recipient of tonight's award must have heard me wrong, because she gave 200%, exceeding even my relatively high expectations. It is that intensity and the ability to feel the impact of history that sets this young woman apart in the classroom. But I can't help but think that tonight's winner also has enough passion and determination to actually affect productive change. So on behalf of the Social Studies Department, I am very proud to present this award to Kelsey Coffey.
I'd like to welcome Denise Gilchrist to the stage, please.
I'm here to present the Math League Award. The student has shown exceptional talent in mathematics with both creativity and, more importantly, humility. The AP calculus classes took 6 time tests throughout the year and competed against other students across the state. This student was absent for one of those tests and yet still received a higher total score than most of his peers. The Math League certificate this year goes to Henry Fung.
I have the honor of presenting the next award for the New Jersey State Science League. The Science League is made up of a consortium of 165 high schools, which participate in 4 science competitions from January to April. Each year, teams from Newton High School compete in physics, chemistry, biology, and earth science. Scores are ranked both county and statewide. Awards go to both high-scoring teams and individuals in each discipline. Continuing with its tradition of excellence, our team often places first in the county. This year, our top individual student from Newton High School for the New Jersey State Science League is Henry Fung. I'd like to welcome Ms. Patty Kroll to the stage, please.
Hello, good evening. It is with great pride and excitement that I stand before you today to honor a truly exceptional art student with our first National Art Honor Society scholarship. This student has not only displayed a remarkable talent and passion for the arts, but has also dedicated herself to leading and inspiring her fellow peers. For the past 3 years, she has been a shining example of creativity and dedication in our art classes. Her growth and development as an artist has been nothing short of extraordinary, and it is an absolute pleasure to watch her flourish and excel. But it is not just her artistic talent that sets her apart. Her leadership skills and commitment to excellence have also been evident in her role as the first National Art Honor Society president for the Newton High School. She has led by example, inspiring others to reach new heights and encouraging her peers to discover and celebrate the beauty of art through our art club. This scholarship not only recognizes her exceptional talents and achievements, but also serves as a symbol of the incredible potential and bright future that lies ahead for such a remarkable person. So please join me in congratulating our Newton High School National Art Honor Society President, Emily Ferry.
I'd next like to welcome to the stage Mr. Brendan Scullin.
My name is Brendan Scullin. I'm the Newton Education Association president. The Newton Education Association is proud to provide this year's scholarship to a compassionate, hardworking, deserving young woman. Her words really struck us in her essay when she said, "A passionate teacher can make a difference. They can influence a child's future and present. I wholeheartedly cannot wait until I become a teacher and be like the ones that I already look up to." And trust me, the profession is quite ready for her, so hopefully it's a fast 4 years. This year's recipient is Piper Russ.
I'd like to welcome to the stage Ms. Cynthia Gilmore.
Good evening. I'm Cynthia Gilmore. I'm the Family and Consumer Science teacher at Newton High School. Family and Consumer Science, aka foods, culinary, home ec, whatever you want to call it. But every year I give out an award to a student who stands out in one way or another. And this year is no different. The student who I'm giving this award to really stood out to me right from the very first day that they came into the class. Full of life, energy, smiles, ready to learn, wanting to know everything that there was to know that the class had to offer. And I could tell that there was something special about him. I actually learned, usually my first couple of days of class, I asked the students what their food allergies are, because I always try to accommodate them. And one of the things that I learned that the student had a few food allergies, and it did make it a little more difficult. You know, I quite often try to come up with substitutions for whatever it is they're allergic to. But in this case, one of the allergies was eggs, and that was a little more challenging considering that eggs are in a lot of different foods. But this didn't discourage him in any way, shape, or form. He dove full force into all the labs that we did, and just the energy and the positive attitude really lasted out throughout the entire year. You know, a lot of times I'd see him in the hallway, and he'd be really excited. He'd be, Miss Gilmore, what are we making in foods today? And just the positive attitude is really what struck me. Furthermore, he also would give up his lunch periods often to come and cook in the foods room so that the kids in his group wouldn't have to use any of the substitute ingredients. And I just really thought this was really honorable because, you know, who wants to give up their lunch period? That's like a sacred time. Fast forward to junior year, he took international and gourmet foods. And this was also a special year for him because he found out that he could now have eggs. He was no longer allergic to eggs. So this was, you know, opened up a lot of options and what he could have and what he could make. And I think the challenges that he faced through that kind of sparked an interest in taking or pursuing a career in culinary. This year as a senior, he took classes here at the college in hotel and restaurant management. And from what I understand, he told me a few days ago he's going to be enrolling in their culinary program here next year. And I understand that the dream is to open his own bakery that will accommodate people who have food allergies. So I am very proud of you, Dante. I am so happy to be able to.
Thank you.
So the award goes to Dante Delasanti. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome both Ms. Alexa Kuzo and Ms. Denise Gilchrist to the stage, please.
She has left her mark on many sports. She will tell you all the plays. She will treasure her well-earned varsity jacket. She has cheered you on and never needed a megaphone, just a camera. She made you famous frame after frame, anticipating the completion of each day. Photography saved her, and it gave her a hope and a future as she took her broken wing, and with the makeshift tripod, she shifted her perspective and flew. Jordan Short, I'm so thankful to know you, and I can't wait to see you fly. And here's Gilly.
Photography can show you the world, but it's up to the photographer to choose what they show us. This student has used her skill to show us our best. She gets behind that lens and finds the beauty, the strength, the work, the skill, the magic that is in us all. She finds our best and shows it back to us and to the rest of the world. My wish is that she continues to see all the beauty in the world and in herself. It is our honor to present, along with Mrs. Kuzo, the award for excellence in yearbook and photography to Jordan Short. Work it, girl. You're going a long way.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Excuse me for 1 minute. Technology is effortless for you, the perfect match for your sense of humor and talent. So on behalf of Mr. Seryapov, I'm proud to present the TSA Award to Jesse Seach. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Brendan Scullin.
The spirit of the Theater Award is to recognize an individual student's dedication to Newton High School's theater program. Each year offers a challenge to boil your candidates down to one, as I'm sure many of our presenters understand. You gotta know, though, if you knew the seniors that performed in our program this year, oh my gosh, was this a hard year. They are all amazing and definitely worthy, but in the end, we could only choose one. This year's recipient placed her faith in our program during the COVID year as a freshman, was cast in all 8 of our productions, ranging from small featured roles all the way through till leading roles. And throughout those 4 years, she has shown consistent growth in her craft. It's not just her inherent talent that we celebrate tonight, but her dedication to Newton High School theater, leaving an indelible mark on our program. This year's Theater Award is presented to Avery Frank.
We're going to now move on to our athletic awards portion of the ceremony.
This first award is the A. Neil Clark Memorial Award for the Outstanding Senior Male Athlete, and the award goes to Demarius Posey. Our next award is the Arthur Disk Award for Outstanding Senior Female Athlete, and the recipient this year is Sierra Strasser. The next award is the Dr. Jesse McCall Memorial Award for Senior Male Scholar Athlete, and the recipient this year is Dylan Cotter. The Hazel Gordon Memorial Award for the Senior Female Scholar Athlete this year goes to Catherine Vina. This next award is the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Award. And this is what they had to say. Each year, every member school selects a senior who plays a NJSIAA varsity sport, 2, possesses a cumulative grade point average of no less than 3.0, and 3, exhibits outstanding school and community citizenship, to be honored at our annual Scholar Athlete Awards. Over $120,000 in scholarships are given out each year to our athletes at this prestigious event. And this year, the recipient from Newton High School is Mr. Evan Parker. The next award goes to 2 students. It's the Northwest Jersey Athletic Conference Scholar Athletes, and Catherine Vina is our first recipient. And our second recipient is Dylan Cotter. This next award is the Pass It Along Sussex County Scholar Athlete Scholarship. Pass it along, nominated by the school principals and athletic directors based on his or her hard work, altruism, and ambition both in the classroom and on the field. Our Pass It Along Scholar Athlete this year is for Evan Parker. And we will now move to our Academic Leadership and Service Awards, and I'd like to introduce Dr. Piccarello, our school superintendent.
Good evening. The next scholarship award is made possible through the generous donations of members of the Newton Public School Administrators and is awarded each year to students with outstanding academic achievement as well as outstanding leadership qualities. This year's Newton Public School Administrators Leadership Award recipients are Abigail Biederman, and Ryan Nickel. Ryan earlier said, I want to shake your hand goodbye. I said, it's not goodbye yet. We're going to save it. So there it was. There it was. This next award is the Superintendent's Roundtable Award. This award is given to a student for outstanding leadership and distinguished contribution to the school community. This student's impact on Newton High School will send positive ripple effects for years. She strives to succeed, and those successes benefit others. Her self-created Spread Some Sunshine community service project started 10 years ago, as well as Newton High School's peer-to-peer tutoring program. They're all a testament to this. She has risen to a national recognition through the American Legion Girls Nation, and she was one of 2 girls to represent the state of New Jersey. As one of the founding members of Newton High School's chapter of Health Occupation Students of America and a local EMT, she's already blazing a trail toward her career goal as a PA. Ladies and gentlemen, the Superintendent's Roundtable Association Award goes to Jocelyn Reynolds. Next will be our Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. These awards are for students earning the Presidential Education Award for Academic Excellence. Each winner is graduating with a weighted GPA of 3.5 or higher and has outstanding SAT and ACT scores in critical reading and math. And so I'm going to read to you a letter from President Joe Biden in recognition of the students' efforts this year. Okay, so this is from President Biden, not from me. You'll see why that would be awkward if not to know that. Jill and I are happy to join your family, friends, and teachers in congratulating you for earning the 2024 President's Education Award. This year, you showed your curiosity, persistence, and determination to succeed. I hope you are proud of all you've achieved. I often say that we are at an inflection point in history, a moment where we will answer the questions that define our nation's future. Who are we? What do we stand for? What do we believe? Who will we be? And I have never been more optimistic about our future because your generation, the most talented, tolerant, generous generation in American history, will help us answer those questions. I look forward to seeing the great things you will accomplish in the years ahead, and whatever path you choose, I hope you will keep working hard, keep believing in yourself, and keep remembering that there is nothing you cannot do. Please accept my best wishes for a future filled with happiness and success, President Biden. And so, I will now call Mr. Waldron up to read our winners.
Thanks, boss. All right, there's a lot, and you read the bar. It's a high bar, and we're proud to say that we have a lot of students here at Newton High School who have met that level of achievement. So it's not going to be easy on you, because I'm going to ask that when I read the first name, we celebrate that person with a good loud applause, and then this is the challenge part. We're going to keep it going so that everybody gets the same amount. So wake us up a little bit. We've been sitting for a long time. So not going to be easy, but I appreciate, so we want to make it loud and proud for every name that I call. Are you ready? All right, let's see. Here we go. First off is Emily Billick. Kelsey Coffey. Owen Dietz. Avery Frank. Henry Fung. Lily Gould. Asher Hydukdale. Eliza Holteman. Megan Henry. Page 2, Emma Carr. Michael Karelko. Evan Parker. Patrick Patron. Jocelyn Reynolds. Edris Sharifi. And Shay Valarosi. Well done. Oh, you should be proud of yourselves. That was good.
Well, that was great. Yeah. That was awesome. The following students will be recognized for the Presidential Education Award for Educational Achievement. For the students earning the President's Education Award for Educational Achievement, each of these winners is graduating with a cumulative weighted GPA of 4.0 or higher. This award recognizes students who have shown outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects, but do not meet the criteria for the Educational Excellence Award. Its purpose is to encourage and reward students who give their best effort. Mr. Waldron?
All right.
Let's see if we can meet the expectation.
Round 2, same standard as before. And first up, we have Abigail Biederman, Frank Baffa, Dylan Cotter, Diana Flamenco Mengarver, Shiv Mehta, Ryan Nickel, Danielle Penny, Melvin Peralta, Alexandra Skirbo, Gabriella Skirbo, Alana Soares, Jesse Seach, and Julian Tankel. You guys did well, too.
Oh, no, there's more. But wait, there's more. At this point, I'd like to bring back Jess Kutz to the stage.
So you're not going to see this in your program because it's a bit of a surprise. And it's a little secret that the class and I have been working on, and it's going to be a surprise for someone. And he doesn't know what's happening. So as you may or may not know, Mr. Waldron is going to be retiring at the end of this year. And the class thought it would be important to recognize him. And I thought, well, I should put some words together. And I came across this word, and I've never heard it before. And as we talked about in one of our first scholarships, someone who never stopped learning. So it's called ineffable. And it means not to be uttered and too great or extreme to be expressed in words. And I think that word would basically sum up my admiration for the excellent administrator, person that I've come to know, but my words fail in comparison to what you will hear. So I'd like to welcome Danielle Penny, Josh Siegel, and Ryan Nickel to the stands, please.
Sorry, gotta find it. Administration, members of the board, family, faculty, and friends.
As we take another step toward graduation tonight and celebrate the student accolades, awards, and scholarships earned by the class of 2024, we would like to also recognize the accomplishments, successes, and contributions of a person who has guided us and supported us throughout the last 4 years of high school, and especially now as we finish this final leg of our journey. It is both an honor and a bittersweet privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the retirement of a remarkable leader, a mentor, and a friend, our principal, Mr. Waldron. An unattributed quote states, "A truly great principal is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget." While this particular quote is anonymous, I can't help but think how very accurately it reflects the thoughts of our Newton High School community. I first met Mr. Waldron when I was 4 years old. Back then, he was the principal at Halston Middle School, and I used to see him when I would come with my mother for play practice after school. Standing here as a senior, I feel incredibly privileged to have had the opportunity to witness firsthand the positive and lasting impact he has had on our school and community. As many of you undoubtedly already know, Mr. Waldron is a proud Newton High School alumnus, and he has spent his entire career as an educator here in the Newton High School District. He will tell you with the utmost pride that being a principal was the one job he always hoped he would have, and that Newton High School was the one place where he always hoped to hold that job. And he will also tell you how incredibly fortunate he feels to have gotten his wish. But I think we all know that it's actually us, the students of Newton High School, who are the fortunate ones. Mr. Waldron, your unwavering dedication, compassion, and visionary leadership have not only guided us through our academic journeys, but also shaped us into the individuals we are today. You exemplify what it is to be a brave when you walk through the halls, greeting each student with a warm smile and a genuine interest in their well-being. Your open door policy meant that we always had someone to turn to, someone who would listen without judgment and offer guidance with kindness. These small but significant gestures have made a world of difference in our lives, instilling in us a sense of belonging and confidence. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, we want you to know that your legacy will live on in each of us. The values that you have instilled, the lessons you have taught, and the inspiration you have provided will continue to guide us as we move forward. You will be greatly missed, and we as seniors are honored to be the last class you have had as our principal all 4 years. But while we are sad to see you go, we are also excited for you to enjoy the well-deserved rest, relaxation, and new adventures that retirement brings. May it be filled with joy, health, and all the happiness in the world. You have left an indelible mark on the hearts of all of your students, past and present. And it is with our sincere admiration and appreciation that we wish you a heartfelt congratulations from the class of 2024.
All right, I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you all tonight for giving me the opportunity to come before you and speak about a subject that is near and dear to my heart and has been even more important to the heart of Newton High School. The subject I am speaking of tonight is a man named Jeff Waldron, my principal and the principal to the great student body of Newton High School. Long before I was a Newton High School student, Mr. Waldron worked for my grandfather as a carpenter building and fixing houses. The transition from builder to teaching and ultimately leading was not as big as a leap as you might expect. You see, houses need foundations. They need to be constructed in a certain way so they don't collapse on themselves when it rains or when the rain or wind comes in a storm. Houses, when they get older, need care, maybe even a little maintenance to get them through the winter until the spring comes along. This knowledge that he gained as a young carpenter would most certainly come in handy as he worked through the educational system, building and forming his foundation for himself and as for the children he would educate. He would help to build the hearts and minds, he would help to build the hearts and minds, but not with wood or nails. Mr. Waldron would build his house with love, discipline, tenderness, and make sure that the Newton High School house would stand up to see many more springs in its lifetime. I'm happy Mr. Waldron has meant more to me and my family than just being my principal, and has touched the lives of myself and the students at Newton High School. Thank you.
Thank you. While I don't know Mr. Waldron personally, I've worked with him much in the school. When I wanted to bring a healthcare club to the school, I contacted him. I was determined to make sure my proposal was sound and mature, and once we scheduled a meeting to discuss this, I stood him up. I had misread the email and did not show up to our meeting. I came in a couple days later when I thought our meeting was supposed to be and was met with confusion from the office secretaries, but he still made the time to see me and hear out my proposal. He could have ended it right there, and that would be the end of this dream that I had had, but he didn't. Now, prior to this, I hadn't really interacted much with Mr. Waldron, so when I imagined proposing this to an administrator, or a principal nonetheless, I prepared myself for much scrutiny, critique, and just plain rejection. But I received none of that. I would like to think that it was because my proposal was so sound, but it probably wasn't. It was, however, because Mr. Waldron wants to see his students succeed and make a real and lasting difference in their lives, even after he continually checks in, offers guidance, and support. Earlier today, when I was meeting with Dr. Piccirillo, we were discussing the qualities that make a great educator. He spoke about a love and passion for teaching, enjoying working with students, truly caring about them and encouraging their successes, and maintaining a spirit of collaboration among educators, and much more. When thinking about these qualities, of course, Mr. Waldron came to mind, and I'm sure comes to yours. He is sharp, charismatic, and he cares. He's heavily involved in the school and in our students. He walks around with a smile, knows your name, and never makes you feel lesser. So, Mr. Waldron, I owe you a lot of gratitude. Thank you for all that you have done for me and for everyone else. We wish you nothing but the best of luck on this new journey. Thank you.
Well, that wasn't on the program, I'll tell you what. It's certainly very nice. And I'm not going to say too much more because I'm going to cry if I do, so I won't. It's rotten kids. What I do want to say, though, is not about me at all. It's about the community that we're in. We gave away tonight $195,990 to these kids. And we were able to do that because of our community, because of the people in this room, and because of the people who were outside of this room who couldn't be with us, but care enough about the community, about the students, and about the future to make a donation that's going to help these kids take the next step. So we very much appreciate that. That's a large sum. And I know Jess mentioned this at the beginning, but this is a huge program, and to put something together that sufficiently honors the students and their accomplishments is no easy task. And our guidance department does an incredible job in making it happen, and that guidance department is led in this particular area by Teresa Howe and Karen Veely, and we can't thank them enough for their work. I have a note here that says if you didn't get a program, that their program with the award winners will be available online as early as tomorrow on our website. But with that and without further ado, I thank you all for attending and appreciate your support and wish our class the best. Thank you very much.